I remember when I got out of prison, right, and I didn't have anything to do. And you know the saying, right? The devil makes work for idle hands, right? So I'm sitting there, and you know, in them times you gotta stay firm, right? So I used to pray for my calendar to be busy. I used to pray for things to do, like, you know, God, please fill up my calendar, please allow me to be busy. And that was in anything, whether that be working or just doing something, because at the time I didn't start my business, right? So I say all that to say this. He heard my prayers. I started my business, I took action, and lo and behold, I find myself pressing the plus button in my calendar every single day. Because the more reps I put in, and the more I talk, and the more I show up, is the more people that want to hear me speak. The more programs people want me to deliver, whether that's through lived experience or whatever. Some of you are scared to take action, and I don't want that for you. I want you to take action. Why? Because imperfect action is better than perfect inaction every single time. We know that. It's proven. Once you start something, it's a domino effect. Things have to start moving for you. But if you don't start, you'll never know. If you don't start, you'll never know. So I want you to start in whatever it is you're doing. Like, I have someone on here that subscribed to me. His name is Brendan, and he said he's going to get a camper van and they're going to start fixing it up. And lo and behold, he got the camper van and he started fixing it up. And now he's going to go and live his dream of just traveling and, you know, being him, doing him. That's a perfect example. Brendan, big you up in Scotland up there. If you ever come down there, shout me. And just like that. So whatever you're doing out there, whatever's going on in your life, just start, man. Just start, because again, a lot of us are stuck in groupthink. What will people say? You know, what would they believe? This, that, and the other. Like, so many people start businesses and they say, oh, they're upset because their friends are not supporting them. But let me ask you a question. Are your friends your target market? Did you start a business just to service or cater to your friends? Because if you did, your business plan probably would have been terrible. Your cash forecast would have been terrible. Your STP would have been absurd. It would be the wrong sector. It would be the wrong target, and it would be the wrong positioning. Don't allow that to stop your positioning in life. Don't allow that to stop your direction in life. Your direction in life is in direct proportion to the actions you take. So if you're stagnant and you're not moving, then that's where you'll be. And the truth of the matter is, I make these videos because I want to see people improve. I make these videos because positive is the new gangster. And these videos are not for everyone, I know that. And sometimes I think to myself, you know what, have I even got the right target audience for this in the UK? Because we know in America there's, you know, more people that may buy into this, a bigger populace, right? But I can't stop the positive message. Why? Because I'm not getting no views, or because I'm low in views at the moment. That doesn't make no sense. I have to be brave, I have to be bold, and I have to keep going, right? Now with 5 years down the line now, we're still not getting no views, that'd be a bit different. But in the early inception or conception phase, you know, I believe that's good English. Sometimes I'm questioning my English. I have to be bold, I have to be brave, and I have to keep pushing. And understand that the message isn't for everybody. Understand I'm not casting a wide net. This is for people that want to improve their life. This is for people that want to live with purpose, on purpose, for a reason. And that's not for everybody. Some people are happy vibrating low. Some people are happy just digesting low vibrational content all day long. And that's okay, that's them. If they want to do that, that's fine. We'll leave the door open to them. If they want to come and join us over here, they can come and join us. But I'm going to forever keep saying positive to new gangster, because why? I see it in my life that it's working. I see it in my life that it's working. Imagine, I was doing one-time speaking. I was doing one-time speaking, and that was filling up the space. And then, you know, I get a little bit nervous before I speak and stuff like that. Nerves are normal, nerves are good. And then I started getting less nervous the more I done it. And I started getting more engagements the more I done it. And then I moved from one-time speaker to program facilitator. That's a whole different identity shift. And I realized like my message is different. You don't really hear a lot of people, I shouldn't say that. There are a lot of people that have a positive message, but at the same time, there are a lot of people that feed into the negative. There are a lot of people I know that feed into the negative, so they will love consuming that type of content. If you're watching this and you're here with me now, I want you to hear me now. That's why I called it Hear Me Now. You know? Hear me now. Because who don't hear must feel. And I've felt before. I speak from experience. I've felt before. You know? So, I don't know who needs to hear that, but I hope you do hear it. I don't know who needs to hear it, but I hope if you do need to hear it, then it reaches your ears. And if it reaches your ears and it resonates with you, then press that subscribe button. That's how I know people are listening. That's how I know people are taking it in. That's how I know to continue, but I'm still going to continue anyway. See, a lot of people my age, their only inheritance is, if they was involved in the street life, I should correct myself, is a story of how they used to be bad. Now, yeah, I have that story, but I'm not glorifying it. I'm going with that story, but for a purpose. And even when I go into these places, I go into these prisons, I go into these schools, I talk to our young, I don't lead with that story. And if I do, I don't glorify it. I don't glorify it. Imagine that. And now, after serving my last sentence, 3,650 days, I'm now a key holder in one of these prisons. Yesterday, I used the keys for the first time. If that is not positive new gangster, I don't know what is. Now, some people will be like, oh, he's a police officer, he's a Jake now, we can't trust him. I've even heard one or two people joke about it, but it's fine. That's okay. They don't get it. They don't understand. I'm telling you that was one of the most liberating feelings I've had. That is one of the most powerful feelings I've ever had. The same keys that used to hold me in captivity like an animal, I'm now using to liberate me and free me. I'm freeing minds. I'm unlocking doors and I'm unlocking minds, and that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And if you don't understand it, you don't understand, that's fine. Now, as you can imagine, when I'm going to a prison today, right? To deliver a program, right? So I'm just preparing. So I'm in a cafe, at breakfast, writing some stuff down. I thought, you know what, let me just turn the camera on and press record. But I want to give you a feeling that I had yesterday. So every time I go to prison, as you can imagine, there's going to be trauma attached to that. The keys, the bangs, the clangs, the noise, I'm going to feel it. Yesterday I used the keys for the first time. Guess what I didn't feel? I felt no trauma attached to it. Are you hearing me now? I felt no trauma attached to that yesterday. Do you know how amazing that is? Do you know how powerful that is? Can you imagine? We used to be in cells and you would know when one set of keys is coming to unlock your cell out of 100 men. That's how small your world is. That's how mundane it is. That's how used to the surroundings you get. Every day is the same. Then all of a sudden, I'm now using those keys to unlock the doors. To speak to people that was like me. To then unlock their mind. To change and tell them that to do a lifetime and positive's a new gangster, come on. And lo and behold, I got no trauma attached to that yesterday. So I just wanted to tell you that, man. And I just want you to know that if you're out there and you are hesitating to do anything, or you're pressing the pause button, just go, because it's falling into place. Just go with faith, go with love, go with abundance, go with the right attitude, put the right things out there, you will get the right things back. You can't fail. You could not fail. I'm gonna leave it there, man. I'm gonna leave it there. So hear me now. Because who don't hear must feel, and who does hear will heal. Positive is a new gangster, man, and we're unlocking doors, unlocking minds. And on top of that, even better, we are retaliating with success, and that's what I'm teaching our young. Okay? So I'm out. Have a lovely day. Peace.